The worst names.
When you're born, your parents...
What's the worst name before he even says anything?
Bartholomew. For sure, 100% Bartholomew. Or one of those cheesy ones like Bend Over or like Mike Oxmaw or something like that.
I think the worst name you could have is a bad combination of first and last names rather than one individual name. I think if your name's like Mike, like Bend Over, like there's people that just name their kids something where like they can, Mike. There's probably a Mike that exists.
have to make a decision that's going to affect you for the rest of your life. You can, one, either be born with a tough name.
I am Jose Mourinho.
Or you could be born with this.
That's a tough name. Hold on, I need to hear that one more time. Hold on.
You can, one, either be born with a tough name.
I am Jose Mourinho.
Or you
That's a tough name.
could be born with this name.
Mo.
That's... Who in their right mind would name their kid this? What?
Oh, Lester. Oh. See, that's just... I mean, he probably got, like, bullied when he was,
Exactly.
Like, yeah, they maybe call him Mo, but, like, this motherfucker probably, even though he was probably born in, like, the 1920s, bro, he probably got bullied his whole life.
Okay, what exactly was the thought process behind this? R.I.P. to Mo, you touched many. To whoever Mr. and Mrs. Lester were, you guys were bad people.
Dude, actually, they give him a bad name.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even just like it's a family name. It's not common, blah, blah,
No,
blah.
that's
Some
just
people
a
like it, some
horrible
people
name.
don't. That's just like a bad name. You gave that guy a bad name.
I agree, Joe.
You definitely know what you're doing when you line up the first name with the last name. Okay, just look at Steve Kerr's son, Nick.
There's no way.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Like, sports commentators aren't even going to be able to say this guy's name. Like, you can't say this guy's name. It just sounds like the N-word.
You just say Nick K or not even N and then you can't even say that. You could just say Kerr. Like Kerr with the shot. Like, I guess, I don't know.
Kerr.
Hell no! Hell no!
Yeah, you have to be a different kind of evil to do this to a freshly born nigglet. Imagine this, you're just coming into this world.
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's up what they be doing to y'all.
Oh, no. Oh my God, that guy actually just videoed that and said that to a kid.
You've done nothing wrong, you're completely innocent. And then your parents go and burden you with the name Eugene.
Eugene. I'm sorry.
Eugene's not even a bad name. Like, I'm sure there's tough Eugene names. Like, Eugene names. With last names. No, I'm looking for... No. But you get my point.
I'm sorry if your name's Eugene. Bro, it's just like some old ass names, bro. Like if you're naming your kid Karen or like Gertrude in like
Gertrude. Okay, that's worse than Bartholomew. That's way worse.
Modern day, that's just tough.
Now you've limited that baby's future careers to a damn mathematician.
Eugene.
Giving your child a proper ass name off spawn is just despicable work. Okay.
Edward with a U.
Okay, I'm not calling anyone under the age of 40 Benedict. Or some nigga name like Cornelius. How can you hear that name and say,
Cornelius
oh yeah,
bad.
my baby looks like a fucking Cornelius. At least give bro a nicknameable name. Like with Benedict, at least I can call little bro Ben or something. Okay, but
I don't understand why some names, like obviously Joseph nicknamed Joe, Michael nicknamed Mike, right? Or Mitchell, Mitch, Steven, Steve. Why is Richard Dick? Why? William,
Got a good
Bill.
point.
What the fuck? Like,
Yo, what up, my dick? Wait, what? Wait, I said that wrong. Wait. Yo, what up, dick? Yeah, that just sounds like an insult.
why is that the William Will? I'm not naming. If I know a William, I'm going, yeah, Will. I'm not going Bill. William, Billy, Robert, Bob. Yeah, Robert, Bob.
Yeah, I was
Robert,
just thinking that
Robert, Rob. Why not Rob? Why Bob? What the fuck? It's not even a shortened, like a nickname is the shortened
Henry
version
and Hank.
of your name. Or just a nickname that has to do with your personality or something. Anthony Tony. Anthony Tony
No, that
makes
makes
sense
sense.
though.
That makes sense.
It's like you wouldn't do Thony, so it's like Tony. Like you'd be like, yo, Tony, and his name's Anthony. That makes sense.
That makes
Jonathan's
sense.
Logan. Jonathan. The
Wait,
nickname for
Jonathan's
Jonathan is
wait, Jonathan's Logan? Since when? It's not John. There's Jonathan. What?
Logan. No, it's not. Jonathan's nickname is John. Eduardo
Exactly.
Eddie. That makes sense.
But Cornelius, I'm not calling you
Steven for the three. I know a guy whose name's Dick Bang.
Corn. Bro, Fortnite skin ass name. I don't know why that's the first thing that came into my head. But a nickname really could save your whole life. You can go from Reginald to Reggie. You can go from Richard to Dick. How do you feel? You know what name I was damn near devastated to hear was a real name? Gaylord. People name their
Gaylord Robinson. You guys don't know about Gaylord Robinson. Gaylord Robinson. Oh, the goat neighbor right here. Right here. Anybody who has watched Gumball knows exactly why he's the goat neighbor.
Gaylord.
kids Gaylord. Yeah, I get we live in a more progressive society. But Gaylord, bro, come on. Come on now. And right now I'm just listing names that like multiple people have. Later on I'll show you some of the nonsense. There's just so many
Willie Stoker.
There's just so many common names that I just don't like. For example, can we stop naming our kids George? Like, I don't even hate the name, it's just the spelling, bro. Cause in what universe does this word mean George? Come on now. And I'm talking to you, Sion. That's not how you spell Sean.
Bro, we were talking about that yesterday, dude. Literally yesterday. Oh my God. Nah, that shit. I knew a Sean in high school spelled S-E-A-N. Bro, your name's Scene. Sean. S-H-A-W-N. Okay, I'm fine with Sean, S-H-A-U-N. That's fine. S-H-A-U-N, S-H-A-W-N. Fine. S-E-A-N. Scene.
And you know, I'm not the smartest guy out there. But at least I know how to spell, and you're all spelling these names wrong, okay? But isn't like the whole point of naming someone to give them their own special, unique identity or something? Okay, why are we giving so many people the same names?
I never understand when you meet a motherfucker that's like, yeah, I'm Jonathan Mitchell the Fifth. I'm like, brother, that means every dude in your fucking family above you has the same exact fucking name as you. Like, if you want to name your kid the same name as you, I know there's probably a lot of people in my chat right now that are like the seconds or the thirds or it's junior, senior, whatever it is. I feel like then like you're kind of like forming your kid's personality to be like yours. Like I would want to name my kid something that's different from me.
Looking at you, Muhammad.
Yeah, that's
JK,
it.
way too many of y'all to make ups. But if you're watching this, you probably have a common name because you know that's how common names work.
I mean, it's obviously up to you at the end of the day, but I wouldn't want to have a little Joe Batalozzi. Name my kid some other shit. My name's Joe. The fuck am I naming that kid Joe for? Name him something else.
But I'm not even trying to hate. I'm just asking why we're not more original with names. You know, there's way too many Williams out there.
Yeah, I don't want a little mini Bart. Well, I mean, he would be a mini Bart, but he would be first name different.
Just look at the toughest names in
No,
history.
Williams is a
Their
fine
parents are
name.
experimenting, you
I
know?
don't,
Sometimes
I
it
don't
doesn't...
know that many Williams. I probably, like, right now, currently, I know 0 Williams. I probably knew about 1 in high school, and that's it.
go very well.
I'm going to name my kid Bart. Batalozzi.
Elon Musk, I'm looking at you.
Double B.
Your Among Us codenamed kid. How do you even... Is that 2 letters in one? And I'm now seeing that I
how
have
do
to
you,
change...
what even is this? I have 0 clue on how to pronounce this. This is like some Elon alien language. I have no idea what this is.
Kid. How do you even... Is that 2 letters in one? And I'm now seeing that they had to change the kid's name to X. This kid is not Ja. Please stop it.
I say on Freud was weak.
The real X will always be DMX, okay?
Actually, it's the complete opposite.
And the fact that Elon didn't stop with this one.
I hate it so much.
Tau Techno Mechanicus Musk.
What?
Yeah, this has to be up there with the...
Mechanicus.
What?
Oh my god, like a fucking video game.
Okay, there's creativity and there's just naming your child some bullshit. Just look at Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
No, that's a tough name.
That's kind of a hard name, though. That's
That's
kind of
a tough
badass.
name.
How do you think of a name as cool as Wolfgang? Right, I know it's pronounced like Wolfgang or something, but it's Wolfgang in my eyes because that sounds way harder. Like really, there's a fine line between creativity.
Dude, there are some bad. I feel like some
No, okay,
some
hold
parents.
on. This is definitely one of the coolest sounding names of all time. Right here. Where's the actual designer? Man. It was a man, right? Yeah. This guy right here. Coolest, one of the coolest sounding names ever. And I will stand on that hill.
Parents be trying to name their kids some like creative shit that nobody else has named, and then it just ends up being cringy. I get people not wanting to name their kids like the common ass biblical names that like all of the guys in this chat have. Like, realistically, I would say 60% of the men in my stream right now probably have a name that is from the Bible. Like, realistically, like, not everybody, but a lot of people. I know 3 other Joes. Like, it's common to know a Joe, a Paul, a John, like Elijah, Paul, whatever it is, right?
John.
Noah. Like, you know, like
I
shit
do
like
know
that.
Paul.
But some people be trying to name their kids like some out-of-pocket shit that's just unique for the sake of being unique, rather than the name having any meaning.
And just being a dickhead. All right, because look at Bear Grylls. He named his son Huckleberry. Okay, I'm not making.
Huckleberry? Are you serious? Huckleberry? What kind of name is Huckleberry? You gotta be like crazy up here to name your kid Huckleberry. Like, okay, that's actually extremely disappointing. Huckleberry? Are you serious? Really?
Making this up. What kind of a goofy ass name is Huckleberry?
Exactly, my point.
And the fact that Bear Grylls has one of the toughest names out, and he did his son like that.
Quandale Dingle here.
And whose name is on this computer? Like, is this an actual real person called Quandale Dingle that's
Nobody's
just walking
named
among
that. Nobody is named that, okay? Nobody. That's just a made up name.
us?
There's,
And if so, this is the
if someone is actually named that, I would genuinely be just disappointed in society.
goofiest name of all time. I'm so sorry for you, bro. Like I was saying, creative names can be tough, though. Yves Saint Laurent. Clean.
There we go.
But for real, though, we have to start inventing some more names, just to change things up a little bit. But if you're black and from the hood or something, don't be doing too much with the names, okay? I don't want to see no Bonquiqui, no LaShawn Donquavion, no Letitia Niqua.
LaShawn Donquavion.
The only time these ghetto names are tough is if you make it out the hood and become a pro athlete. Because imagine trying to get a regular job and your name is Jamal Tonquavion. They will smell the nigga on your application, I promise you. And instead of hiring you, they're gonna hire Dale Smithers. If you're making it pro, yeah,
Dale Smithers. They're gonna hire Andrew Smith.
name will be tough. Like LeBron, he was a W pool. But now
Andrew Smith. How many of those people do you think exist? I would say
Billions.
there's probably
No,
100,000
no.
Andrew
Not billions, sorry. Millions.
Smiths in the U.S. alone.
I dead ass fear how many
Like
LeBron
200.
sexuals are gonna name their 5'2" white kid
30,000.
LeBron. But me, I would say I'm a veteran when it comes to seeing bad names. Quick little law drop, I was born in Zimbabwe.
Fucking Zimbabwe, you stupid little pimp. Get away from here.
And if you don't know about how they be naming kids there, a common ass trend, I don't know what for, but for some reason people be naming their kids English words. Sometimes it stays calm, like we have people named Blessing or people named Hopeful, which is kind of bad, but it's not that bad if you shorten it to just Hope.
Hopeful. That's what you name your kid. Hopeful.
And then we have niggas named Bicycle. Normally the
Oh my god. It just keeps getting worse.
kind of bad, but it's not that bad if you shorten it to just Hope.
No, it's-
And then we have niggas named Bicycle.
Bicycle.
Bicycle, that's-
Basicoro. Oh my god.
Normally the names be dumb, but at least it has some sort of meaning, like
bicycle. Okay, that's fine. But bicycle, that's different.
Like that's literally just a random English word.
I heard about a nigga named Firstborn. At least that one makes sense because, yeah, he's the firstborn. But Bicycle. Some more nonsense, I've heard of a nigga named Mechanic.
Firstborn is actually not that bad of a name if you really think about it. Like, if your name is Firstborn and you become something like you become some like great prospect in basketball or whatever. That's a tough name.
Nigga named Knowledge like he's 1/3 of a KSI.
If you're wondering, I already know. And if you thought it, I've been new.
And I wish I was making these up too, bro. Do like 5 minutes of research, you see even worse. And before you name your kid right, let's do some investigating. Because if that was done, there never would have been a kid on this earth named Chewcock. Now that poor guy.
Chewcock. Well, I mean, if he is not from the U.S., then it doesn't sound crazy.
Yeah, true.
Now that poor guy has to live on earth with that name. But at least he's not alone. He also has Chewcock along. Okay.
Chewcock Long?
Okay, but anyways, sometimes having a trash name is not even in the parents' hands.
Well, in a lot of, I don't know like which Asian countries this applies to, but isn't a lot of the time the family name what you say first? Like when in the US, you say first name, last name. In a lot of other countries in Asia, you say last name, first name. So it'd be like Kok Chew. It doesn't really make it much better.
Because I don't know how last names are even made or manufactured, but somehow people end up with some tragic last names, alright? And if your last name is something crazy, bro, give up on your hopes and dreams of becoming a teacher. Bro, there's no reason for this nigga to be teaching.
Mr. Burst. There's no... What? Why? Okay. If my last name was Perv, a teacher would be the last career I would choose.
Mr. Perv. Oh my God.
This class.
What the hell is even that?
And it don't stop there. This is your last name and you decide you want a profession that's gonna display it in
B.J. Why would you not just have your first name? Why are you having your middle initial as part of this?
Profession that's gonna display it and people have to call
B.J.
you
Dickerson.
by that name. And was the BJ necessary? We could have just done B. And these next ones are 2-in-1 special from the same school. First off, nigga, we have Mr. Sackrider. How do you acquire this last name? What is the country of origin for
historically, where are you getting that? Sackrider.
this name? I swear niggas had to be trolling. And right across the hall, we have Mrs. Gay. Whoever's running this school and hiring teachers.
Well, there's a lot of people like Tyson Gay. Like there's a few pro athletes that have the last name Gay.
Yeah,
Bro, you're an absolute joker because no student is taking a teacher named Mr. Sackrider seriously. Gang, if your last name is cooked, just stop breeding and let the bloodline end with you, okay? If you deep it, you really have a choice between two last names. You could either go with the male's last name or the female's last name. So can you tell me why this guy ended up with the last name Negro? That could...
Ooh, Rowdy as his first name too? Yes, it's my real name. Oh my God. Oh, that's bad. Say it. I'm not saying his fucking name.
That could not have been the better of two options. If you're naming your kid something
I feel like, dude, if I would like change my last name.
Yeah,
despicable just for a giggle, prison time might not be a bad punishment, bro.
Hang up that computer call. Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Just think about it. You've ruined someone's entire identity. This kid sued his parents for $250K because they named him Gaylord. Because apparently his name has caused him a lifetime of mockery and bullying. And if you know anything about how kids are, you know that's 100% true, okay? You cannot be...
But do you think the parents are thinking about that? Like, dude, I feel like it's...
No.
The naming of your kid...
No right thinking goes into naming your kid something like that. I'm sorry. If that's a hot take, it's a hot take, but...
process is usually like a pretty long one. It's not like an instant agreement between two people. You're usually like talking.
And I'm open to changing my mind, so...
having talks like, hey, and you'll say it. Like, you're not just like saying, yeah, we're going to name my kid Mike Dick. And then it's just like no thought after that.
Walking around with the name Gaylord Williams. And Gaylord claims that his parents named him this because they wanted to ruin his life, like he ruined theirs or something. And
okay, that's me. Okay, that's horrific. That's horrific. Actually, yeah, I'm glad he won that lawsuit.
And they like the name.
Stop the cap.
I'm gonna go with Gaylord's story because, nigga, what do you mean you like the name? And personally, I don't think $250K compensation is enough. I want to see a public execution for both of these individuals.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay, not that far. Like, I'm just happy the kid won the lawsuit. That's it.
Oh my God. I think that might be a little too far. Holy shit. Okay. Bazan and something to subscribe to the thread.
W video. That's a good video.